You know what I just done? I just got back from Africa. I went to Africa on this special hunting trip. And you know what I was hunting for? Ain't nothing like they got around here. I ain't never seen one of these, but I heard about it. They told me about this old thing called a rhinoceros. And said it was a big old animal like an elephant, but not quite as tall. Had a big old horn. They say that that old horn is worth a lot of money. And a lot of money is something I don't have too much of. Because I just build old outhouses. And there ain't too many people buying them no more. But maybe in the future they will. But anyway, I bought me a big old gun, my rhinoceros gun, that they told me would get one. And I got to go to Africa. And I was out there, and it's dry. And it's dangerous out there. Lions, hyenas, snakes, all kinds of stuff. Even some of them old natives out there. Some natives out there with blowguns. And they dip the old blowgun on the frog. Some kind of poison frog skin. And they shoots it at you. And then you're going to be dead with the old blowgun. So you got to be real careful if you go to Africa. And that's what they told me. So I was out there snoring. I do that too. I was stalking is what they call it. I was a stalking down there. And there wasn't no Yankees up in there. Because they is dumb. They don't know how to shoot no gun. They don't even know how to hunt. Because they is dumb. So I didn't see no Yankees over there in Africa. But I was stalking the old rhinoceros. And I was hiding behind an old bush. A big old bush. And I saw it coming. And here it come. It was gray. And it was snorting away. Yeah, it was snorting away. Something must have known that I was up in there. But I didn't even move nothing. I didn't even blink my own eyes. You know, hardly even breathing. I was holding my breath. And I was looking at that old rhinoceros. Through this old scope. And he was turning around for some reason. I said, what he doing? What he doing over there, that old rhinoceros? And he turned around and I looked at him and I said, he gonna get away. So I was aiming up at him and I was looking at him. And he was about 100 yards away from me. And he started acting awful funny. And then I said, what is that going on with that old rhinoceros? And something happened in his old hind end. And it started to open up. I said, what is that? I said, maybe it look like that's a female. Maybe that's an old woman rhinoceros. And I was looking. It looked like that old rhinoceros was having a baby. I said, maybe I can't be shooting that old thing, because it's going to have a baby. So I just got kind of curious. And I be looking. And I stayed still. And all of a sudden, something come out the hind end of that old rhinoceros. It looked like a hand. I said, that's a mighty strange looking baby. And I kept looking. And I was watching away. And all of a sudden, another hand come out of there. Then not only that, a whole arm come up out of there. I said, what kind of thing is this going on over in here in Africa? And next thing, another arm come out of there. There were two arms in there. And all of a sudden, a head come out of there. And what do you think? It wasn't no rhinoceros head. It looked like some kind of human being. And I looked at that, and I looked at that, and I said, wait a minute. What is this? And you ain't going to believe what I saw. You know that old pet detective. He an old buddy of mine. His name Ace Ventura. he was coming out the hind end of that old rhinoceros. And I'd watch him, he fell on the ground, and the old natives, they running every which way. I said, what is he doing in there? Anyway, he come out of there, and he was all naked and all slippery. And I was watching him, and I said, I got to go talk to him. I said, hey, Ace, this is old Clem up in here. I just about to shoot you. What are you doing up in that old rhinoceros? And he come up to me and said, I've been spying. And this old thing is a mechanical robot rhinoceros. And I've been spying, trying to find some old bat dookie or something, guana, where it come from. And I had to get out of there. It was too hot. And it's a true story when I went to Africa. I never did get me no rhinoceros. And I almost shot old Ace Ventura up. But I'm going back. And I'm going to get that old horn. And you know what I'm going to do with that old horn? I'm selling it. Because they grinds it up. They grinds it up. And they sell it for some kind of old stimulation for old worn out men, half dead. They got some kind of, what do they call that stuff? They soft. They can't, what do you call that? Not incontinence. Not fertile. Something. But anyways, for men to make them kind of like Viagra. But it's rhinoceros horn ground up. And it's natural. It won't give you no heart attack either. Anyway, I went to Africa. That's a true story. And Ace Ventura, he is lucky. And if you see this old Ace, I'm telling you, you is lucky. Because I almost got you with my gun. That's all.